Opie's finally starting to get a little used to all the noise. If you listen close, you can hear all of the trucks going by because we are next to an interstate in a Walmart parking lot. It was our first test of the stealth camping capabilities of the Express van, and we are on our second test of the design of it. We're going to go down to the land between the lakes and revisit some of my old stomping grounds that I was all over the place down there, backpacking and camping and fishing and hunting when I was in high school and college. And I just thought, let's go back and see how it's changed in the past 40 years. So we're going to probably, since we're at Walmart, go ahead and do something about these holy old blankets that I brought, and maybe pick up something black, some black sheets or something, and possibly even look at getting a curtain rod and a blackout curtain. We're here, so we might as well just check out and see what they've got. But anyway, come along with us. This should be a good weekend. We left about 10 o'clock last night after work and headed this way, and it's going to be a good weekend. Not a bad place to stop for lunch. Pretty nice view. Okay, we've got to go in here and get a permit to be able to disperse camping in the back country. So we'll go in and find out what that's about. Always try to park in the shade. That keeps the van nice and cool. This over here is something that I find tremendously interesting. I've been coming here since I was a kid. Back in the day, of course, it didn't have a fence around it. But this is an old furnace, a smelter from way back in the Civil War era. And we used to come here and find hematite, which is a really pretty blue rock, which is a byproduct of the smelting process. But that's some history that's just barely still standing. Pretty amazing, isn't it? Just kind of gives you an idea what was involved in it. There was a whole community surrounding this furnace. And it states right here, everything needed to produce iron was here: ore, wood, limestone. Pretty cool. Center furnace, land between the lakes. Opie and I drove around quite a bit today, saw some of the sights, but we were looking for a good place to camp for the night, and boy, did we find one. This is right on the shore of Lake Barkley. It's quiet, off the beaten path, and one of the nice things about it is it actually has good reception, 2 bars of LTE. So if we need to make contact with somebody, we can. We can watch some YouTube this evening. We could even upload a video if we wanted to. So this is going to be pretty darn nice. It's going to be our world for the evening. out there? Huh? How's out there? Oops. So what we're going to be having for dinner are these thin sliced chicken breast. And then I'm going to put some of the salt-free Mrs. Dash on there. And I'm going to cook them over the open fire. So they should be pretty darn good. That'll be plenty for me and Ope. The way I'm going to cook these tonight is I've got a grate to put over the fire, over the coals. And then I'm going to put the chicken breast in this handy little thing. And then that way I can just flip them easily and it's almost hands-free. There we go. This is a nice little guy right here. So I can just cook and flip. Now we just gotta wait for the coals to get ready. All right, the coals are nice and warm. Now we're just gonna do that. And this is so nice because it's so easy to just flip it and move it any way you need to. Now we've got a good cooking fire. They're starting to look really good. Oh yeah, look at that. Nice. We're gonna call that supper. Well, let's try it out. That's pretty good, Ope. Pretty good? All right, Hope and I are gonna have dinner. Pretty nice setting. Pretty nice setting. sleepy? No, sleepy. All right, that just about does it for day one of our Land Between the Lakes trip and the test of the Express camper van. So everything worked really well with it. I'm quite impressed with the van in itself, and I think I'm really gonna like the design of the interior that we have chosen to go with. So that's about it for day one. Thanks for coming along with us. We'll see you in the morning. Later.